Okay, so I'm starting out by doing a little quick simple salon style flower design. I'm using Gel Play White, which is a really pigmented white painting gel for art. And I'm using an angle brush, an edge brush. It's a number 112 Akzéntz edge brush. I just did the petals and I outlined them in Gel Play White. And now I'm going to use Gel Play Hot Pink and a bright yellow. I'm going to double load my brush so I have the yellow and the pink. So it's similar to like a one-stroke design, but just really anybody can do this. You don't really need to be super artistic. Just take your edge brush and outline it so the pink is on the outside of the petals and the yellow is on the inside of the petals. I painted the white as a background so that the color would show up a little bit more. So I'm going to reload my brush and just go in and kind of wipe out a little bit in the middle to give some dimension to the petals. And now I took a little bit of a red with a tiny little bit of black in it to give it some more depth, and I'm outlining the petals. I haven't cured it yet, so this way the red will kind of blend in a little bit. And I'm using a number 2 detail brush. I'm just outlining those petals. And now I'm going to take some yellow, create the center of my flower with the yellow. And using a number 1 brush, it's a little bit smaller, I'm going to take some of that gel and just drag it through. So I have not cured this yet. That deeper color on the outside was still uncured. Drag it through to get some dimension and details. And now I'm using yellow and green with the same edge brush and just painting some leaves. And angling the brush. So this is something you can do really quick in the salon. I'm going to take a little bit of black and add it to the green to create a darker green, and I'm going to outline the leaves also to get some detail. So I'm going to cure that, and then we'll go in and add some highlights. So first I'm going to use some yellow Glittler Shifters. Yeah, so Glittler Shifters is a really sheer, and it's got like a little bit of different shimmers in it, so you can pick up the color underneath. I'll put some over the center, and I'll also put some over the leaves. It's going to make it pop in the end and look really, really pretty.
Like a translucent...
Yeah, it's a translucent glitter, and it gives it a different effect. That's why it's called shifters. When you look at it at different angles, you'll see a different color sparkle. And it's also part of the Gel Play line. So now I'll go in with my number 2 brush with some Gel Play White. And I'm just going to create some highlights to give more depth to the flower. Sometimes I use my thumb, you'll see. I'll just wipe off a little excess gel with my thumb or on my palette. And I'm going to just twirl it to run some gel through the brush and pull it out so I don't have a lot of gel, so I can create finer lines. And just with a very light touch and going really slow, you can get a little bit more of a fine line. Then I'll take my brush and clean it, and I'll just go in and drag it through a little bit to define the lines a little. So now I'm going to take Options Crystal Clear, which is a really nice clear gel, but it can also be used as a top coat. It's very shiny and very strong. So where I put the yellow Glittler Shifters, there might be a little bit more thickness, and it might create an uneven surface. So I'm going to put this gel over the whole thing to encase it, and you'll see with my technique, I'm going to kind of put it on a little bit heavier in the center. Float it on, and I'm really going to watch my line of light so I have that nice perfect even finish so that you don't feel any of the bumps from the glitter gel. So just apply it with a light touch, and you'll see when I move the nail around, you're going to see the light reflecting off the surface. So that's what you want to do to make sure that you have a nice even surface. I'll go back and add a little more gel to the center so that it'll self-level. And then I like to take my little number 2 brush to remove any excess gel at the very tip or the edge of the nail, because sometimes it'll tend to pool there. So I just take a little number 2 brush, pull out all the excess gel so I have a nice even line of light and an even surface. And then cure that for 30 seconds in an LED lamp or 2 minutes in a UV lamp. And then I'm going to clean off the inhibition layer with Prep and Wipe. And she did have a little bit of cuticle sensitivity, so I'm going to put some cuticle oil on her finger. She had that when she came to us. And this is it. It's a salon style painted flower done with Akzéntz Gel Play.